The Walter Smith Refinery, located in Imo State, Nigeria, is the biggest commissioned modular refinery in Nigeria. The African Refinery project is being developed in phases by Walter Smith Refining and Petrochemical Company, a subsidiary of Nigerian-based Walter Smith Petroleum Oil. The phase 1 refinery development, with an initial capacity of 5,000 barrels of crude oil per day, started operations in November 2020. Walter Smith Refining and Petrochemical Company is a joint venture between Walter Smith Petroleum Oil, which has 70% shares, and the Nigerian Content Development and Monitoring Board, which has 30%. Walter Smith was granted a license by Nigerian Department of Petroleum Resources to establish the refinery in June 2015 and received the construction approval in March 2017. The final investment decision on the Phase 1 refinery project was reached in September 2018. The Walter Smith Modular Refinery comprises a crude distillation unit, tank farm, and other related facilities. The modular refinery, with an initial capacity of 5,000 barrels per day, delivers 271 million liters of refined petroleum products a year. The crude oil storage capacity of the refinery is approximately 60,000 barrels. Subsequently, the refinery is planned to be expanded in phases to have about 20,000 barrels crude oil refining facility and a 25,000 barrels per day stand-alone refining facility, taking the total processing capacity to 50,000 barrels per day. The refinery receives feedstocks from the Walter Smith-operated Obigwe marginal field. The petroleum product produced in the refinery includes diesel, naphtha, heavy fuel oil, and kerosene. On the development of the Phase 2 of the project, the company has indicated the effort and high-level commitment to ensure successful delivery of the Phase 2 of its refinery project, sited in Obigwe or Haji Egbema local government area of Imo State. The modular refinery, with a 5,000 barrels per day production capacity achieved under Phase 1 development, is currently undergoing expansion to 10,000 barrels per day, with a target to further ramp up the capacity to 40,000 barrels per day in the shortest possible time. Providing an insight to the facility, the company representative noted that the Phase 2 will come on stream by June 2025. According to internal sources, the company has customers as far as Sokoto and from all over the country. It is obvious that the current capacity is so limited, which is why the company is working very hard to conclude the next phase and ramp up the capacity. It is also expected that the Phase 2 is going to come on stream by June 2025, as earlier stated. According to the company's representative, the target is to achieve 40,000 barrels per day capacity in the shortest possible time. The success story of the Walter Smith Refinery should be an encouragement and prove that one of the quickest ways to ensure energy security for our country is through the fast-tracking of modular refinery projects, in which other organizations with modular refinery licenses and other marginal field operators should take a cue from Walter Smith. The 5,000 barrels per day Phase 1 Walter Smith Refinery, according to the company, was created to tackle the increasing risk of crude oil theft in its upstream operations by providing an operational solution. Its primary goal was to increase the overall value of extracted crude oil by engaging in domestic refining, thereby ensuring a steady supply of petroleum products to the local markets. To be honest, the shortest way to addressing our problems of low in-country refining capacity is modular refineries, and that is why it is very important to encourage modular refineries across the country. Of the numerous valid licenses to build refineries as listed on the Department of Petroleum Resources website, there were just 3 conventional refineries. 2 of these conventional refineries had a nameplate capacity of 100,000 barrels per day, the other had 500,000 barrels per day capacity. The rest of them were modular refineries with nameplates ranging from 30,000 barrels per day to 5,000 barrels per day. These modular refineries are at different stages of completion. Some are close to commissioning, while some are already operational. Modular refineries are usually available in capacities ranging from 1,000 to 30,000 barrels per day. Conventional refineries are bigger with a capacity higher than 100,000 barrels per day. It is quite evident that there are more licenses for modular refineries than there are for conventional refineries in Nigeria. One major advantage of a modular refinery is that it can be put together within a short time span of about 15 to 20 months for modular refinery of 20,000 barrels per day and can be established within a short period of time at different locations. There have been recent attempts made in driving the growth of refineries through private investments. Nevertheless, Nigeria still has a long way to go in establishing refineries that are capable of producing at full potentials. These modular refineries have the potentials to grow into massive refining clusters. And according to economists, at least 10% of Nigeria's oil production should be refined through modular refineries, which will go a long way to solve a lot of challenges. Also, modular refineries are ideally suited for remote locations and are viable for investment by public-private partnerships as a source of rapid production of primary fuel products and raw materials for petrochemical downstream industries. These are some of the reasons why the Nigerian government is heavily investing and encouraging the private sector to invest heavily in setting up modular refineries across the country, especially in the Niger Delta region. The Walter Smith Modular Refinery in Obigwe, Imo State is a game changer for the economy of the southeastern part of Nigeria. It is already acting as a catalyst in accelerating socio-economic development in the region. The Southeast, home to two West Africa's biggest markets, Onitsha and Aba markets, is reported to be commercially vibrant. It equally has prominent manufacturing outfits in Aba, Nnewi, and Onitsha amongst other industrial clusters, but lacks key infrastructure to keep these outfits in business. One of such infrastructure it lacks is a stable fuel supply network. Based on data from the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation, the Southeast experiences prevalent shortage of refined oil from incessant acts of vandalism on the corporation's Aba-Enugu product pipeline. Whenever these pipelines are out, petroleum product supply and distribution plants in the region becomes jeopardized, leaving machines and businesses of the region equally stranded without oil to run. Similarly, this results to key petroleum products like petrol, kerosene, diesel, naphtha and heavy fuels amongst others staying in short supply and expensively purchased in the region. To solve this prevalent problem, the refinery was then conceived by private sectors in collaboration with government as an operational solution for the region. It was, however, developed further with the strategic and commercial considerations to the increasing certainty that the federal government's subsidy on refined petroleum products in Nigeria will not be sustainable. The company then went ahead to construct the 5,000 barrels per day modular refinery, which formed the first phase of a series of development that culminated in the delivery of up to 50,000 barrels refining capacity, which is currently being expanded to include the production of PMS, LPG, and aviation fuel. Currently, the Walter Smith Modular Refinery delivers over 271 million liters per annum of refined petroleum products to the southeastern part of Nigeria. This product includes kerosene, diesel, naphtha, and heavy fuel. Hopefully, the government of Nigeria will keep encouraging investors to invest heavily in modular refineries across the country in order to boost supply of petroleum products to the local market, create more job opportunities by extension, and stabilize the economy of the Southeast and Nigeria at large.